Now, looking how to change and just get a good meal eating program. 20 years ago, we could just change someone's food and get them to mix foods in a certain way to give your digestive tract an easy time as far as breaking down the foods properly. And you could change a lot of conditions. You could change digestive really easy by just changing the foods and also the liquids, what type of liquids are you eating. So today you need more than that. You need to detox. You need to do protocols for the candida, mold, parasite stuff we talk about all the time. But let me discuss something with you called the biorhythm eating. And I'm going to pull up the screen and show you how simple it is to just change how you eat to get your stomach to be a little happy with you so you can digest and not get so much bloating, gas, things like this, uncomfortableness. And I'm going to go to the very beginning here, which is daily diet plan. Now, the first thing in the morning, since man has been eating that we know of, is fruits. It was always something we tried to have available. Of course, there was the animal meats with man 8 years ago. But today you have options. We have grocery stores, and it's easy to go pick up things. And year round, you can pick up fruit no matter where you are. So it gives you actually times between 4 a.m. to 12 noon is a good breakfast time. But if you're eating, say, melons, like watermelons, eat those alone. A cantaloupe is also like a melon. So these things work very good digestion. But the easiest food to break down for your body is like a watermelon, right? So when you go look, when you're mixing, look how it says don't mix sweets with acid fruits. And let me show you right here. When I had a Tai Chi teacher years ago, when he's living with me for a while, he would just eat fruit basically. He just throw them all in a big pot, stir it around, and he had such terrible gas. The students going, "What is wrong with you, Bing? You're gassing us to death, right?" And he goes, "I don't know. I tried to eat right, and it's not working." And what it was, he was just mixing everything together, throwing it in a pot, and just eating it basically, right? So I pulled out this chart when they go, look, let's do this. Let's change. Notice you have acidic fruits and you have your sweet fruits. Don't mix those together. They are putrefied. They will basically rot on your stomach. So don't eat those together. Look at an orange and look at a banana. How many times have you made a smoothie for yourself or gone by one of these Smoothie Kings, places like this, and mixed these things together? Although some of these things may taste very good, they do not digest well, right? So if you're going to have acidic fruits, eat just an orange, eat just a grapefruit, eat just the acidic ones in the morning by themselves. If you're eating the fruit or making it into a smoothie, do it by itself. The subacids you can mix and match. Like you can take an apple and mix it up with acidic or mix it down with the sweet. That will be just fine. Of course, the sweet fruits, bananas, even the dates is a really good sugar to eat that's good and alkaline for the body. But look at mixing these from the chart right here. And then if you want to have better digestion as far as your blood sugar, so fruits can help your blood sugar go up and can kind of crash, right? So to stop that is to add a fat. You can add flaxseed, a fish oil, omega-3, 6, 7, 9 is all kind of products with fat today, or just take simply olive oil and mix it in there with your food. When you mix your fruit, if you're doing a blender, add a little bit of olive oil, maybe a little teaspoon or so, right? So that's your morning breakfast if you want to start fixing the stomach and make it easy to break down foods. So now you're looking for a snack later on. Well, nuts and seeds historically have also been good to eat. Nuts and seeds together by themselves, they used to say eat 1 cup a day for people with blood sugar issues of nuts. And then once again, you got to find out what nuts and seeds digest best with you. Now, almonds, great nuts and seeds to eat. A great nut, let's say cashews, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkins, lots of phosphorus if you're looking at healthy prostate. But almonds have the high oxalates, and oxalates are the calcium oxalates that gets in the body. So you have to watch eating too much of these. There's always a level of where you can eat so much, and then too much will cause other problems. Once again, fruit can be eaten as a snack later on. And I'd always advise to take this with a fat, so it helps with the blood sugar, guys. So you have a breakfast, now you have a snack, and now you go down to your lunchtime. Now, those of you doing trying to lose weight, trying to lean down your body, starches are usually your enemy there. The thyroid does not like its reaction to the thyroid slows things down in your metabolism. But vegetables and starches do mix well together for a meal. And if you're eating just a full meal with everything together, they do not break down properly, guys. I promise you. Even having a healthy digestive tract, it still has trouble. So if you want to fix that bloating, the gas, the uncomfortable sensations, even the reflux, watch what you mix. And notice, once again, I'm having times available for this. You'll see the flaxseed, you'll see the olive oil, see the fat, once again, used here. Now, I've stayed away from the soy, all the genetically modified soy. This does a number on your body as well, does a number on your liver especially. Not very good. Look what salts you used: Celtic sea salts, the Himalayan salts. Um, you said the Bragg's. I mean, now the Bragg's is not the best anymore because it's certain people have taken over, not made it properly. I would look at other ones that use as far as your apple ciders. Vegetables and starches. Look here. Alkaline vegetables combined with a salad, mixture of lettuce and greens. So always having a green food in your body is always great for digestion, guys. And look at all the options you have here, the mix that will mix well together. Look at your starches that will mix together here. Now, see the bananas, potatoes, speckled bananas, not just regular bananas, but potatoes. The red ones are better because a white potato is a nightshade and it can cause gut inflammation by itself. And once again, it is the enemy of your thyroid. So look again, you have plenty of options. Oatmeal has always been a good starch for a lot of people, eating it by itself, or if you mix it once again with the veggie up north here. So there's your lunch. Look at your snack again, basically the same thing you saw earlier. And once again, this is one to start you to just start any kind of eating program. Start here first of mixing. This shouldn't be always your lifetime program, but it's a one to start initiating some kind of eating protocol. Fruit again, raw vegetable sticks, and once again, nuts and seeds. Dinner. Now, when you look at dinner time, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., this is the biological time your body better functions with these things, is vegetables and proteins. Now, this is like a paleo diet. The keto adds dairy. The paleo does not. But if you look at vegetable protein, this is pretty much how a lot of people who want to stay lean eat all the time. So once again, look at all your vegetables, the same as before. And now you look at your proteins. The egg proteins, one of the best still for the body. Several good grams of fat, like 8 grams of fat. I'm sorry, grams of protein from an egg is in there for you. There's always people saying, "Oh, eggs are this, eggs are that." Well, just get it from a good source, and know that right now they're having like a shortage of eggs because of whatever's going on, whatever the deep state is doing to our food industry again. Look at all the different meats: red meat, wild meat, turkey, deer, squirrel if you're from Louisiana. Okay. I grew up in Louisiana, guys, mostly who know me, and I was raised on deer, rabbits, and squirrels. And what I didn't know growing up is the reason we ate so many wild animals is because my parents were kind of poor. And so mom and dad cooked wild animals because dad hunted. And so I learned to hunt also, and that's how I was raised on wild animal food. So eating steaks was a luxury. So as things become better, we ate differently, but remember vegetables and proteins. Once again, add a fat if you have a blood sugar issue. Now, there's plenty of information. You guys can easily have this. I think it's on our website, drpatrickprice.com. If not, email us. We'll send you the link this to have this right here and read it yourself. Acid alkaline foods. We talk about why they don't mix well. The most important one you see here is the proteins and starches, right? So when you eat a typical Texas meal is a steak and baked potato. Well, that tastes great and it's wonderful, and I love the way it tastes as well. But does it digest well? Absolutely not. This deactivates both enzymes. You need more of an acidic environment to break down the peptides for the protein to digest properly. And then it makes a climate for putrefaction, once again, the rotting of the gut. See? When you look at these conditions, look right here, often for protein excludes starch digestion, right? To get that, but this worsens it. Starch neutralizes the acid. Very simple right here for you guys to take a look at this. Take a screenshot if you need to. Fats and proteins, they don't mix well either, okay? But if you have a blood sugar issue, I would still add an omega-3 or 6 or 9 lightly to the meal to still help because enough fat may not be in the protein you're eating. They don't always mix well. Once again, acids and starches. So what you're looking at is here, I put this up here because if you're going out to the buffet and just putting it all together and letting your stomach figure that out, this is telling you why that doesn't work. And then at the end of the buffet, what do people do? Get a big old thing of ice cream and dump it on top of that, right? Acids and sugars, right? The pepsin you need, the acidity you need to break down the protein. That's best for breaking down all the different ones and will not do well if you're adding too much of an unacidic environment, which is where the the potatoes and things like that come in. They neutralize those, I said before. And there's your sugars and proteins, right? Don't mix well at all. Okay. Now, this page here is most important for you to look at. Acidity leads to what? Parasites disease. Well, now we know it's not just parasites. My God, the yeast and mold today is like ravaging America and probably the world. And we know to now that I talk about the candida and the yeast so much these days because with them being cloned and the viper venom and producing viper venom in your gut and microdosing, this is the most horrific thing that happened to our food industry, but it is here. Their yeast has been genetically modified that has viper venom in them. And so this is damaging our food because it's yeast is in everything, right? So these are things to avoid to begin to have your gut be happy. Notice it's all the bad things, right? Alcohol, well, do your best. Beer, people go, well, can I do it with beer? I says, well, you can, but once again, beer is made from what? Yeast, right? So look here, look at the alkaline foods. Now, if you really want to help your gut, like it says here, consume 80% of your food, alkaline foods, to help your gut be better at digesting, all right, and assimilating your foods. So what are good alkaline foods? Alfalfa, apple cider vinegar. What's the most alkaline substance on the planet? Himalayan sea salt. It is the most alkaline substance. So this is the what must be in your water, the Himalayan sea salt, to make it more alkaline in your gut again. Not just the gut, but in the body, because you want your stomach to be acidic. Don't get confused there. When you take pH strips, you can measure your saliva and find that you're usually acidic in your mouth. Your mouth should be alkaline. That means whatever's happening in your stomach is opposite in the mouth. So if this is acidic, I mean that's too alkaline. So if you're alkaline in your mouth, that means your stomach's acidic. pH paper will identify that for you. So here's your alkaline foods. Here's your highly alkaline foods. Notice dates and figs. Some countries, I know, like my wife lived in Libya years ago, and Gaddafi said, no sugar in the country. He said, dates are all the sugar you need because he knew how bad sugar was for his people, right? And look at your healthy fats. There we go. So healthy fats is definitely what to have in your diet as well. So a lot of this goes on and on about other things that I talk about, but I wanted to basically just share with you those food tips about how to mix things. And if you ever get confused, one of the things that's really simple, just go to proteins and vegetables if you want to just make it really simple for yourself. But know that all those starchy foods taste oh so well and starches in all your foods. If you go to the grocery store, it's mainly starches that you're looking at in the store, right? And so if you're a vegan, vegetarian, you're looking for other protein sources, still it applies the same to you. Proteins and vegetables. Guys, I'm Dr. Price. I hope this helps clear up a couple of things for you. Happy stomach, happy lives, extend your life, longevity. You have a great day.